Hello, my friends. I'm in a different place. Why? Because I moved. I had to move from Texas, and I realized I was looking in the viewfinder during that intro. Why do I always do this? I had to move, and it wasn't working out. And I wasn't in a place where I could take care of myself. I'll probably maybe put details later. Right now it's still something I'm just working through and don't want to talk too much about. This broke off of my camera. That can't be good. And so I'll get into that probably in a future video once things are better. Right now I'm working on it. I'm definitely improving. This whole shutdown though did not help at all. And so that's what I wanted to quickly talk to you about today. Is that for my annual videos that I make. Oh, it's been a month or two? Has it been a month or two? Well, I don't know. I think it's been a month. I did want to talk about staying healthy, staying mentally healthy while being cooped up. There's a couple things I wanted to talk about. For most people, and again, right, it depends on how much you like going out. I'm guessing just through my interactions with most of you, most of you are like me and you're massive introverts who like just staying indoors anyway. What's the meme that's been going around, right, is that you're living your life normally right now. But there are several things that you have to do, no matter who you are, to really stay healthy while being pretty much just cooped up with not much to do. And the number one thing really is to make sure you find your own space, whether it's like right outside, whether it's taking walks, like whatever you can do safely, whether it's, going out to buy groceries, you elect to do that. If you have your own room, spending some time, not too much time, just spending some time. So, because if you're with a family, depending on how big your family is and who you're cooped up with, is that it can get very overwhelming really fast. And so it's important to not only remember to have your own time, but sometimes it's important to ask for your own time. And that's something really important that you can work on during this time being cooped up, is work on your abilities to ask for help, ask for space, ask for food, whatever it is. I think this is a really good time to learn how to ask for anything. To work up that courage. If you have problem asking for help, if you have problem asking for what you need and it might be uncomfortable, this is a really good time to do that. And so that's the number one thing I really recommend you working on, is asking people for things or to not do things, right? The second thing is stay moving. I've been walking every day. It's been awesome because I found myself when this first shutdown first happened, I was like, oh, I can barely work. I could barely do anything, and I was just sitting there, and I basically just sat there for 4 days straight. And I mean, of course that's an exaggeration, but it was just so unhealthy for me, and I kind of needed it, to be honest. I kind of needed it, but now I'm at a point where I don't need that anymore. I don't need a rest, as I need to move forward and do things and work and be productive, right? And so the moving, I talked about this beforehand, but it's the moving mindset, the idea that just to move, whether it's forward in your life, whether it's your body, whatever it is that having that idea, just move, just get your body moving. Our bodies aren't supposed to just sit there, and our minds aren't supposed to just sit there. It's not good for you. And so that's the second thing, is move, right? And people have been saying exercise, don't do it. People have been like, I tried to do like this dance exercise yesterday. It didn't work out. I was like, I don't like this. I'm just gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna go on walks. I'll do a couple of push-ups. That's good. Go on like a mile walk around my neighborhood. So it's things like that where people kind of pressure you to like do extreme things, like do all these exercises while at home. And no, you don't need to. If you want to, awesome, go ahead. But if you don't want to, don't feel like you're being a bad person by just doing like the moving that even if you're just standing up and going around places, even if you're just remembering to walk around the house, that's a solid way. That's a good way to get that movement in. Okay, don't put too much pressure on yourself. You're fine. The third thing is really important, and that's to watch out for signs of decline in your mental health. because when you're cooped up, when you're spending your days watching YouTube or things like that, binge watching Netflix. I am on season 5 of Parks and Rec. I'm watching that for the first time. When you're doing things like that, it's really easy to not notice when you're on the decline. And so I would check in, in the morning and night. That's a good time to check in and go, okay, how am I doing? Am I going up? How did I feel today? How do I feel this morning? How did I feel yesterday? And just kind of check in with yourself and have that 30 seconds of meditation to really just look inward and see how you're doing, because if you don't do that, it's going to go downhill and you're never going to notice until you hit rock bottom. And it's really, the best way to avoid hitting rock bottom is to watch out for the signs along the way. So these during the next whoever knows how long we're stuck in here. Be safe, of course. That's the first thing, is be safe. That's over everything, right? Rule 0, be safe. But remember to have time alone. Remember to ask for things. If you need to talk to somebody, ask to talk to a friend, over the phone or video chatting people, right? I know my little sister's doing doing group video calls with other extrovert friends. I don't get it. I truly don't understand why you would want to do such a thing, but she likes it, so yay, good for her. So ask for what you need. That's really the big thing. Ask for time alone. Ask for help. Remember, use this opportunity to ask for things, and see how willing and happy it makes other people when you ask them for things. Honestly, look at it. The second thing, move. And the third thing, really watch your signs. Watch the symptoms. Watch, your symptoms better than anybody, is watch them and see if they're getting worse. See if you're becoming unmotivated. See if you're being sad or angry, right? And if those become more intense and they last longer, then that's something you want to address and ask for help about. So that's it. I'm going to keep this short. I don't have anything to ramble about, and I have a meeting in like 5 minutes. I've gotten pretty busy, which is awesome. I have lots of stuff to do now, so who knows? I've made a commitment with a friend to film a video a week, so hopefully I'll be able to get that done. That'd be awesome. But for now, being ashamed and staying ashamed.